IVM
वो सारे जोक्स को हम सुन के प्रिटेंड करते हैं कि मुझे तो पता है रणबीर ने करीना को क्या बोला.
And Rishi Kapoor got pissed drunk. Okay, so drunk that he actually passed out on the table in the plate where there was a paratha. And Ranbir Kapoor was sitting next to him talking to someone. And while talking, without making this thing, he just Rishi Kapoor's face he lifted a little, took the paratha and kept talking to the guy. That's not ASMR, it's AMSRK.
That's a good one.
That's a nice one.
You know, in this industry, if you're not good looking, you're considered a good actor. No wonder, guys, you guys are great actors.
Wow, thanks.
Sense.
Also, when you say this industry, you mean podcasting?
Yeah, in podcasting especially.
Because I think we are some of the best looking people in.
Yeah, speak about me, guys. Welcome to Pop Rap, where we're talking about today the best Coffee with Karan moments, or our favorite Coffee with Karan moments.
And why are we
history.
doing that, Antariksh? Because
we love Coffee with Karan. Oh, no, that's not it? Okay, fine. Got it? Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Because the season 8 is coming. And we were like, कि चलो, let's do a little recap. तो फिर हमने रिकैप करने का सोचा तो बहुत सारे एपिसोड थे. हमने रिकैप तो नहीं हो पाएगा. आइकॉनिक मोमेंट्स निकाल लेते हैं. एंड शाउट आउट टू दैट वन कमेंट दैट सजेस्टेड दिस टॉपिक. मैं नाम लिखना भूल गया तुम्हारा, बट थैंक यू. यू नो हु यू आर.
But nobody else does.
Description में we'll put credit नहीं क्या topic credits.
Yeah. So anyway, let me introduce ourselves. I'm Antariksh, joined by Abbas and Snayhil. Welcome, guys. How's your week been? कुछ और Shah Rukh की sighting हुई थी?
Oh, but I think before we start the episode, we should thank Shweta and gang who got us great cookies from
excellent. This is our first post-India Pod Day recording. All the predictions we made in the last episode came absolutely true.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, correct.
We are the best.
Yeah, but yeah, the Club Cyrus's members who turned up and got us Shrewsbury biscuits from Kayani Bakery.
Man,
thank you so
great
much.
कौन से berry biscuit?
Shrewsbury, that's what they called, right?
Very nice biscuits.
Shrewsbury.
I don't know what they're called.
मेरे को डाउट में मत डालो.
From Kayani Bakery, very famous bakery in Pune.
Biscuits. उस पे मैंने उसको उस पे जो ऐसे करके टैग करके स्नेहिल लिखा था ना, डॉग टैग जैसे, वो मैंने संभाल के रख लिया. Thanks guys.
Thank
you so much.
Making me feel bad because I threw mine.
यार कैसे से हो आप यार?
Through your biscuits?
No, not the tag.
अब्बास लिखा था उसके ऊपर. अब्बास.
Why? You don't like your
I'm
name?
like, what am I gonna do with this?
Save it, bro. Nostalgia,
Next
man.
time you guys bring us biscuits.
And also, why are you sharing with everyone that you're doing? Nobody had to know that.
Don't tell.
Cut this out.
No,
not now.
We'll send
Shweta,
personally.
see, next time when you bring something, bring for us.
Yeah. But it was a very nice event, and
Yes.
thank you all for coming, whoever did manage to come, and especially the fans who were able to come up to us and like, hey, what's up, buddy? That was very cool.
Thank you so much.
In typical podcast fashion, a lot of people didn't come up at the event, but after the event they DM'd, hey Abbas, I was at the show. Had so much fun.
Yeah.
मेरे को भी एक मैसेज आया. I was like, भाई, you should have come and met. ना, it's like, नहीं आप बिजी थे. मैं कहा नहीं.
मैं तो वेला. So guys, Coffee with Karan.
Yes, Coffee with Karan.
What makes it so rewatchable, you think? Like, what is it about these episodes that I feel I can at least put it on whenever, like, you know, whenever if I don't feel like watching something new, I'll just put on Coffee with Karan.
हमारा friends है.
Exactly, it's become like friends.
So I think that's two things for me, according to me. One is that, like you mentioned, it's very well segmented, right?
Yeah,
I love watching just the rapid fire round, compilation of rapid fire answers.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I think that when we watch Coffee with Karan, we also feel like an insider. Because it's Karan talking to people from the industry, and they all have their inside jokes and inside information and all that. So when we sit, हमको भी लगता है कि हम भी तो ऐसे ही हैं.
Correct.
वो सारे जोक्स को हम सुन के प्रिटेंड करते हैं कि मुझे तो पता है रणबीर ने करीना को क्या बोला.
Also, like, I feel if you go back every few years to watch a particular episode, right, the context of the episode has also changed
course,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
And
all of
it's
us
very
have read it
fascinating.
now.
All of us are?
All of us have read it now.
Have read it, yeah, correct.
तो
that.
हम लोग वो पढ़
website Reddit.
हाँ भाई अपन पढ़ते हैं उसके ऊपर क्या है फिर now
I
फिर हम
thought
लोग
you said all of us have read it.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. I'm like, what does that mean?
नहीं Reddit.
Nobody reads transcriptions.
हम लोग वो
Transcribed
बॉली
ones.
ब्लाइंड्स पे जाते हैं.
Correct.
वो सारा रूमर्स पढ़ते हैं.
लोग.
Then we are like कि oh तो ये उस
This was the
season के
context.
उस episode में ये
Yeah,
बोला था, and
that's
then we
what.
go back to that.
But also like
We are watching it.
as these episodes have gone on, we have known these actors outside the show also more and of how they are or what their behaviors are. So back in context, that also adds up.
Yeah.
And it's all a cumulative
बिल्कुल लग रहा है
effect.
मैं नीचे
Like some episodes have aged like
Wonderfully.
Rather well.
God.
Rather well.
There's a separate show for that, but we'll not go into that.
Yeah, I think every time I talk about someone's age now, I just can't help it. How old are you? Well,
I have aged well. That's
my
for sure.
age is.
Yeah, but I have a genuine question. So
Yeah.
do you think Coffee with Karan, don't want to say I aged well, but like, do you think it's more toothless now than it used to be earlier?
Of course it is, bro.
Earlier-
Of course it is.
Earlier it was like actual, they were doing more industry talk. I
Yeah.
feel they're talking about the craft a little bit
Correct,
more.
yeah.
They're talking about maybe beefs, but more like from an artistic. Not okay. Beefs are beefs. Whatever. I'm trying to
रहने दो
legitimize
भाई,
it.
आप बेसिकली ये कहना चाह रहे हो कि पहले गॉसिप ज्यादा थी, अब नहीं है.
नहीं,
पहले
उल्टा.
कम थी.
पहले गॉसिप ज्यादा
Bro, अब
थी.
तो सिर्फ
पहले-
sex gossip की तो बात होती है.
First, earlier he
भाई.
used
हाँ,
to ask
bro, what are you
questions.
talking about?
He used to ask questions like, okay, the failure of this film, how did it affect
हाँ
you?
वही, मतलब वो थोड़ा ज्यादा रियल टॉक था पहले.
Now it's
Yeah,
just
real
like,
talk,
oh,
that's
this
what.
and this is in your life. Would you like to confess
वो तो
something?
Yeah.
हाँ,
Yeah.
तभी तो लास्ट सीजन पूरा बैश किया गया कि तुमने सिर्फ सेक्स के बारे में बात किया, उसके अलावा कुछ
वही
बात
तो
ही नहीं
last
किया.
2 seasons I would say even. Like
Okay.
the previous 2 seasons were just like, who are you dating? Why won't you admit you're dating him? Oh, अगर रणवीर आए तो oh, Deepika this, Deepika that, Deepika this,
Yeah.
Deepika that.
But I think I don't think Karan or his team is responsible for that. I think all the newer stars are way more defensive about what they want to
Also जो
express.
हवा है ना
But
भाई
that's
सराउंडिंग का.
fine. That's not. I think against that, you can keep your personal life personal.
Us
because the
three
thing
very
is,
famous people have
No.
takes on how
Fair,
famous people
correct,
should.
correct. But I imagine how they feel is that, yaar, I am in this industry. I don't really know how long this relationship is going to last. I don't really know if this is the one I'm going to settle with. I don't really know. Whatever. Like in so many variables. Even media attention can change your own perception of the relationship.
Bhai,
you know,
that's
sometimes.
also on us as viewers and social media users.
That's the
For
thing.
sure.
I think social
For
media
sure.
has changed.
Yeah,
things.
that's
100%,
also on
100%.
us because now people don't think twice before throwing shade, before trolling, before
Yeah.
saying the most
Yeah, true.
randomest of things, bhai. So like
यार, हमें ही मिल जाता है.
हमें मिल
हम तो
हाँ,
इतने
हमें
बिल्ली
मिल
हैं.
जाता भाई. हमने ना टाइगर 3 का ट्रेलर रिव्यू रिएक्शन किया एंड उस पे द थंबनेल वाज कि टाइगर 3 ट्रेलर बेटर देन जवान एंड पठान का ट्रेलर क्वेश्चन मार्क. ठीक है, नीचे कमेंट है, ओ यू थिंक दिस इज बेटर लूजर्स, एंड हम लाइक अरे मेरे भाई
पर दिल पे हट के ना लूजर नहीं.
हाँ हूँ लूजर पर बोल तुम.
Exactly. They're losers for a lot of other reasons.
Dad, what are you doing in the comments? Come from real idea.
इसलिए लिए तो जवान के पैसे थे पार्टी देने के लिए.
It's like he is too cool to have Bollywood discussion. And I'm like, bro, all I do is have Bollywood discussion in life.
Too cool, bro.
Too cool.
It's insult and a praise.
And a phrase.
Yeah, that's cool. Bro, too cool you are, यार. Too cool for Bollywood.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. हम लोग तो कुछ भी नहीं है भाई. हम लोग तो legit कुछ भी नहीं है. और वो लोग अपने relationships और like
Yeah,
us
for sure.
as viewers हम लोग को तो gossip मिल जाता है, right? कि
Yeah.
हाँ ये हुआ वो हुआ. But उनको कितना troll होता रहेगा
Yeah.
तो वो भी तो एक
Like,
factor है जिस वजह से they get more defensive, I guess.
An example of that was when Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma became public with
Yes.
their relationship.
Right.
Like Virat got, both of them got hate. Virat even more so whenever he had a bad performance.
Yeah.
They started being blamed on, okay, oh, dekho, he's more involved with like those romance, whatever.
अरे
No,
वो तो
Anushka
वो
would
तो
get
हुआ है तो
blamed.
अनुष्का
Sorry,
को
Anushka
और
would
hate
get,
मिला.
exactly, yeah.
So that relationship was getting that.
Yeah,
that
and
level
that's
of
why
hate,
I
you
think
know?
they are
So much
like celebrities are very consciously saying कि भाई हमें पर्सनल रहने दो,
Yeah.
पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना
Yeah.
उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो
Yeah.
ट्रोल हो जाएंगे.
Exactly. तो वही है. So that's what I think. What would you, if you had to pick one episode, which is your absolute favorite
I have
episode?
this
Before we
one.
get into the favorite moments, of course. But one episode that you always go back to, you think of maybe, perhaps.
Yes.
Do you have one? in mind?
Yes.
What is it?
That's Deepika Sonam.
Deepika
The
Sonam.
most
इसको तो
famous
gossip ही चाहिए
episode.
Gossip.
Deepika Sonam.
Full
I
gossip
think
episode.
that's the best episode to come out of Coffee with Karan. भाई
The
साहब.
entire episode, there is no like, there is no
is
subtlety.
कुछ है ही नहीं. Subtlety
is
घर पे
just-
छोड़ के आए थे.
Yeah, really.
अपने लुई विटॉन के बैग में घर पे रख दी थी. Subtlety भाई साहब. That bro.
Like
kudos to Ranbir.
He must have nightmares about that episode. Okay, dude, that one episode has affected.
I think he's come out in public and spoken about it also. कि इतनी बारी उसमें सीधा directly बोला गया, but ठीक है, it's fine. He
Guys,
was,
अब मैं हूँ ऐसा तो क्या करूँ?
But bro, that episode, oh god, it was all guns out, all guns blazing. Favorite episode. I time and again go back to that episode and
just to have a laugh while having noodles.
For you?
For me, it was this is the one I've seen the most, and I laughed the most in one particular part of the episode. I love the whole episode. Varun Dhawan and Arjun Kapoor. It's not that often talked about episode, but I feel it's very funny. They are both genuine. Also, Arjun Kapoor is very witty throughout the episode. Yeah. And there is this part in the episode where they do these act outs, like scenes that Karan Johar gives them. That's too funny, man. I always roll around laughing in that part of the episode. So this is my absolute favorite episode. I know nobody will agree with me. This is not that popular an episode. People are like, "Arey Ranbir bolta hai, makes sense." But this is my
Ranbir was also funny.
Yeah,
Ranbir was also funny.
Yeah. Also, that episode, as the time has gone on, has gotten better and better for me. The Ranbir one. Okay. When I first saw it, it was like, okay, it's not that. It's okay. Whatever. Two actors coming together. Now looking back at it, it's like, oh man, it's so cool to see these such varying personalities. पहले मुझे लगता था यार रणवीर सिंह की energy so much कि रणवीर थोड़ा ठंडा पड़ गया, but no, that's them. That's very cool. Abbas,
mine is from one of the early seasons. I actually can't find this a lot on YouTube. Maybe it's on Hotstar. They had the Kapoor siblings, okay, not the new Kapoor siblings. They had Rishi Kapoor, Randhir Kapoor, and their sister together. Yeah. Man, it was the most fun episode.
Do you like that episode because they all look like you?
Yeah. Because they all talk about the fact that they love food and why people in their family are overweight. That is a big part of the episode.
Kapoor Khandan is famously extremely foodie.
And उसमें एक line है, we'll of course get into the iconic moments, but they just came into my head where Randhir Kapoor said that in the Kapoor household, our favorite conversations are at breakfast, we discuss what we're going to have for lunch. Wow. At lunch, we discuss what we're going to have for dinner.
That's the house we want to be in, guys.
Great, man. What a nice
story. So, you could see the chemistry between the siblings. And then their sister, I think her name is Sanjana Kapoor. Can someone check on this? 1 second. Let me just get...
No. We'll get someone to check, bro.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Fine, yaar. You are a celeb.
So,
you shared screen with Abhishek.
My favorite thing in that episode was that even though she's not in the movies, obviously she knows everybody they're talking about because they're from the Kapoor family. And just the camaraderie between Rishi, Randhir and the sister. उसमें ऋषि कपूर ने कहा था कि जब इसकी शादियों की विदाई करके गई थी, कोई नहीं रोया था बिकॉज हम लोग इतनी देर से वेट करते इसकी शादी होती है जाए ये जाए आफ्टर अ पॉइंट दे वर लाइक वी वर टेलिंग आवर ब्रदर इन लॉ जस्ट टेक हर एंड गो
क्या कर रहा है
सो या दैट
खाना खाना ब्रो
पूरा शेड्यूल बना हुआ है
लाइक शिट ब्रो
वी आर बिहाइंड शेड्यूल ऑन फूड
in one short story this was when this came upon actually Cyrus says where Cyrus told this one story where they were all early when Cyrus was newly famous, he was invited to Amitabh Bachchan's house. Okay, for a party. Wow. And the Kapoor clan was there. And Cyrus said that they were all eating like on the table and Rishi was drinking as well, okay? And Rishi Kapoor got pissed drunk, okay? So drunk that he actually passed out on the table in the plate where there was a paratha. And Randhir Kapoor was sitting next to him talking to someone. And while talking without making this thing, he just, Rishi Kapoor's face, he lifted a little, took the paratha and kept talking to the guy. Like Kapoor family.
Then took a piece of bread and wiped Rishi's face from the butter that was on the paratha also. And ate that also.
So man, that was a hilarious episode for me.
Great, man. Wow. Okay, cool. That's a very good episode.
It's either season 1 or 2.
I think so. Yeah. Otherwise, like all the older like Shah Rukh episodes appearances are good.
Oh, bhai, very iconic list.
Shah Rukh is too witty, bhai. मैंने बहुत ही like very consciously have not picked Shah Rukh's moments.
I had to pick.
Good, I have.
Because I knew कि आप दोनों में से कोई ना कोई
तो लेगा ही लेगा. Nobody's talking about Shah Rukh episodes.
I legit thought कि आप दोनों में से होंगे ही Shah Rukh, so I consciously didn't take Shah Rukh.
That's another thing I miss in the last 2 seasons. Shah Rukh has not been on the show for a long time. So I hope he's coming around this time.
I mean,
he has to. He's given
now.
Pathan and Jawan and probably Doomki.
Whereas he talk about like this candidly.
Exactly, yeah.
And now he can say anything, dude.
Yeah. And as
Snayhil
saw Karan and Shah Rukh
together, just by the way, from the front row.
It'll be crazy now. Next time we see Snayhil is like, guys, we have a live audience in the studio. Snayhil They'll be the judges for the rapid fire round this time.
But that was a very stupid addition, by the way. I didn't like it.
I did not. Yeah, it breaks momentum.
Yeah, bro. Like, Karan, tu bata na, bro. Kya tension?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what is this? I don't need.
Also, before we get into iconic moments, I want to.
You think he's charging those people? You think they're ticketing those people and charging them?
No, I think pretty sure they're free.
They're free?
Yeah.
It'll be crazy if Dharma's trying to take $200, $300 cut tickets from these guys also.
But you were saying something.
क्रू ही होता है मेरे ख्याल से मुझे तो यही लगता है.
And in one of the episodes they had some popular person also sitting where Karan pointed out, and joining us today is so and so. And this person stood up and waved. So
was it? Was an
I think it's friends and family. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. मैं ये बोलने वाला था कि भाई one thing that makes Coffee with Karan so much fun is also Karan. And
of
his,
course,
and
yeah.
his ability to take jokes on himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Correct.
Not a lot of people can do that.
True.
And absolute kudos to that man. अब season 8 का आपने वो देखा teaser?
हाँ.
Bro, that man is roasting himself.
Yeah. Someone's written his jokes very well.
To take jokes on himself is commendable, and not a lot of people can do that. And I think that's why Coffee with Karan is itna timeless for me. And itna entertaining har bari that I watch it.
Do you think the show wouldn't be the show, of course, without Karan in it, but him being this person in the industry who is like a certain darja he is achieved?
Of course.
And because of that, he's able to get these people to talk about
Dude,
this shit.
that's
and
the
not be
whole
offensive.
conceit, right? He's so well known and everything.
Exactly.
And still he's such a gossip aunty.
Yeah.
That I have made crores worth, like probably the most successful, some of the most successful
films,
films in Hindi cinema. But tell me who you're sleeping with.
Exactly. And then, the thing where...
you'd think a person at that level would be above all this.
Exactly.
And he's like unapologetically not.
Yeah.
He's like, bhai, nahi.
Which is endearing. Yeah, that's
the
what
other day I
endearing.
was watching one of his episodes, and in his the monologues that he used to do, he still does.
Which should go, by the way.
Which should go, by the way, yeah. He said...
All right, nepotism. I am sick and tired.
He says ki, Bahubali has done great business and my wardrobe will always be thankful to that. And I was like, wow, what a thing to say. Like famously, he just wants to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Like there are many instances where people have come up and said ki, bro, this just Karan Johar bought. He knew that he could not wear it, so he bought it in my size. And then he gifted it to me. Ranveer Singh has said this a couple of times. Akshay Kumar has said this a couple of times. So yeah, great personality. Love
also,
it.
like just
Fun.
a random tangent. Karan Johar is he's become like the guy with the
glasses,
sunglasses now, right? Yeah, like 1,000,001 designs.
Yeah.
And because of that, an extension of that was his lens cart ads.
Lens cart ads. Oh,
they played into the fact that he won't buy lens cart, but you can.
Yeah.
You know, because it's so affordable. He's like,
I remember that ad. He's like, so
Great
these
ads.
are $999. He's like, no, Karan, $999 rupees. He's like, oh, I can't be seen watching wearing sunglasses less than a lakh. Acha, 90,000 में दे दो. He's like, नहीं Karan, 100 रुपए 1,000 का ही मिलेगा. He's like, अच्छा 80,000.
great.
That ad was written by a comedian friend of ours.
Whose name was it?
I remember. It was written by Tanmay Bhatt.
I don't know Tanmay Bhatt personally.
Yeah, and I mean, comedian friend of ours.
Comedian
acquaintance of ours. We are his acquaintances.
Someone we know who's in the comedy scene.
I mean,
Abbas,
see,
that's the right
I would
way
like
to put
be
it.
friends with Tanmay Bhatt, but I don't think he knows of my existence.
Yeah.
He's
that guy जिसकी सुपर चैट में हाय तन्मय
चैट में किसी ने बोला हाय तन्मय
एंड उसके बाद उसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेके ओ तन्मय फ्रेंड्स विद मी गाइस.
Okay, I have a question, guys. What do you think about the evolution of the set design? Do you think the sets were classier before? So every new season has a new copy
with Karan set.
I prefer the older ones, the one pink purplish one that he used to have earlier.
I like the red ones.
The red ones are also nice, yeah. The last 2 seasons, I think they just
So
they seem a little gaudy.
For me, after like I'll notice the set design in the first 1 or 2 episodes,
Okay.
and then I get used to it for the rest of the season.
Okay.
So then it doesn't bother me much. Like I'm fine with it.
सबसे अच्छी एंट्री सीक्वेंसेस मुझे सीजन 6 की लगी थी.
Which one?
Those stairs one. The stairs one entry was pretty
जो
good.
वो पहले कार रुकती थी, फिर उसके बाद वो निकलता था, फिर उसके वो शूज अपना वो जैकेट वैकेट वार्डरोब पिक करता था.
हर एपिसोड में होता था वो.
हाँ.
No, this was the starting.
The starting
credit
sequence, na?
sequence.
Credit
Okay,
sequences.
got it.
Like,
Credit sequence.
the
Yeah,
title
correct.
sequence. Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the iconic moments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Abbas, let's start with you.
Start with me. So iconic / favorite. These are the ones that I loved. Some of them are very well known. Some of them not so much. I'll start with Shah Rukh Khan.
Of course, as the industry.
On an episode, this is also one of the earlier seasons. Kajol and Shah Rukh were on the episode.
Okay.
In the rapid fire round, Karan asked him, "Is Kajol the best actress in the country?"
Oh yes, I love this one.
To which Shah Rukh replied, "In the universe."
Yeah.
To which Karan asked, "If yes, what would you say to Juhi, Madhuri and Aishwarya?" And Shah Rukh said that there are more galaxies in the universe. Bro, the wit of the guy.
Wit of that guy.
Talk
dude.
about rapid fire.
Yes.
मतलब इसको पता नहीं था कि ये क्वेश्चन आने वाला है. इसने इम्प्रेस करने के लिए बोल दिया, "Is she the best in the world?" उसने बोल दिया, "In the universe." और उसने पूछा बाकियों को क्या बोलेगा, एंड ही हैड द आंसर ऑन द टिप ऑफ हिज टंग. देयर आर मोर गैलेक्सीज इन द यूनिवर्स. ओ भाई, मतलब that wit, that presence of mind, this is what you don't get in like press interviews and planned interviews. So that was my I think Shah Rukh's wit and presence of mind and sense of humor.
I think you're right. Every season that he's been on has been a better season because Shah Rukh
was there. ये ऐसी wit वाली बात, wit तो चलो क्या ही, but अभी जब when I saw Shah Rukh when he was there,
oh my god,
इस पे कुछ उदाई सीन में जब आया था, तो he was thanking everybody.
So, for those who haven't seen previous episode, Snayhil went for 25th anniversary
of कुछ होता है.
Kajol,
Rani Mukherjee, Shah Rukh and Karan Johar showed up. So उसमें like he was thanking everybody in the cast. He's like, thank you to Farida Jalal, thank you to this, that. He mentioned everyone, but he didn't mention Salman. ठीक है. So what happened was कि someone so I'll tell you ना. So he was mentioning people, and in the middle of it only, so because he went to the tertiary cast and
सलमान अभी तक आया नहीं.
तो सलमान अभी तक आया नहीं था उसकी थैंक यू लिस्ट में, तो किसी ने पीछे से चिल्लाया, भाई सलमान भाई भूल गए आप, सलमान भाई भूल गए. एंड एक बार हैकल हुआ, उसने इग्नोर किया, ही कंटिन्यूड. दूसरी बार जब हैकल हुआ, इज लाइक, अबे वो इंटरवल के बाद आते हैं ना भाई, मेरी स्पीच इंटरवल तक हुई नहीं है अभी, रुक जा, मैं भी इंटरवल के बाद मेंशन करूंगा सलमान भाई का.
Great. Again, always just on point.
On point. Yeah.
One of my favorite, since we're talking about Shah Rukh moments, one of my ultimate favorite Shah Rukh moments is almost like a very, what do you call, like very childlike moment, almost like childish moment almost. No, not really childish. You see what I mean? It's like almost a nonsensical moment, but it's too funny.
Just tell us the moment.
Yeah, the moment is the Shah Rukh Alia Bhatt episode. Shah Rukh is reading out the recipe of butter chicken, but in as if he's orgasming. You know what I'm talking about? So he goes, coriander, cumin, it's so funny. It is so funny, and he does it like with so much conviction, and it's too funny. And Karan and Alia's expressions are, they add to the humor of it. It's great. That is one of my absolute favorite moments.
How many times have you tried this, Antariksh, after watching Shah Rukh?
I masturbate to that now. That's what I listen to, guys. I'm an audio person. I like audio. ASMR. It's very good. So later on in the episode, he does one where he's reading a piece of, I forgot what it was, but reading something as a famous news reporter. And he does that also really well and really funnily. But this is the one that is the peak moment in that episode, is him doing this.
That's not ASMR, it's AMSRK.
That's a good one.
That's a nice one. Too witty.
What do you say?
मेरा one of the most iconic moments जो मुझे लगता है, see आप लोगों ने जो moments बताया ना, ये अच्छे moments हैं. मैं आपको बताता हूँ iconic moment क्या है.
गॉसिप ही चाहिए ना, तेरे को कलेश वाला चाहिए.
भाई कलेश मैं बताता हूँ, कलेश कहाँ होता है भाई. देखो, एक एपिसोड था जिसमें करीना और प्रियंका आए थे. ठीक है, आई थिंक वो फिनाले था. एंड इससे पहले करीना और प्रियंका के आई हेट द वर्ड बट कैट फाइट चल रहे होते थे और 36 का आंकड़ा चल रहा होता था एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. तो एक एपिसोड पे करीना को बुलाया गया था एंड करीना को कुछ बोला एंड देन शी सेड कि आई डोंट नो वेयर शी गेट्स हर एक्सेंट फ्रॉम, राइट? समथिंग प्रियंका चोपड़ा के बारे में उसने बोला एंड देन कुछ एपिसोड्स बाद
आई थिंक द क्वेश्चन वाज व्हाट डज प्रियंका हैव दैट यू डोंट एंड शी सेड एन एक्सेंट.
पॉसिबली. तो फिर प्रियंका से पूछा गया कि जब वो आई थी अकेले कि करीना ने ऐसे बोला तो where do you get your accent from? And then she says कि the same place where her husband gets it from.
Is that implying something else?
Anyway, so ये इस वजह से ये एपिसोड बिल्टअप बहुत था कि ये दोनों फाइनली साथ में आ रहे हैं, राइट? और फिर उसके बाद इस एपिसोड में अगेन समथिंग लाइक दिस हैपेंड वेयर प्रियंका का निक से जस्ट रिसेंटली प्रपोज किया था निक ने एंड Karan asked कि कैसे हुआ and she is like
I like how you're saying Nick
Nick Jiju अरे
not Jonas.
तो उसने बोला कि he shut down the entire Tiffany and Co for me and it's my favorite store, पूरे न्यूयॉर्क के उसमें उसने बंद कर दिया, ये कर दिया and he picked out a ring for me and then he's like wow that's so dreamy और ये और वो and then he goes to Kareena and he's like कुछ सैफ ने कुछ किया क्या ऐसा, ठीक है? एंड देन शी इज लाइक या ही गिफ्टेड मी अ पैलेस. दैट्स
जाओ टिफरी
लाइक भाई साहब ओहो 3 पत्ती में होता है ना कि ब्रो इक्के की ट्रेल.
Antariksh, that what Snayhil jerks off to.
Exactly right. Yeah, well,
that's a good
man, that's
moment. Yeah.
Impossible love standards, yaar. What is this?
800 crore का पैलेस का.
It's okay, Antariksh. I don't think your girlfriend is expecting.
I think at most I can shut down like I don't know.
Not even IVM
Shiv Sagar outside.
वो भी नहीं बंद करेगा.
वो भी नहीं करेगा.
बहुत बिजनेस है हमारे पास. आप रेडी हो?
What I can do is I can shift just to Filmy game show record.
Oh man.
God. Abbas, moment.
Yeah. So my second
Abbas,
one.
what's your moment?
My moment, the one I joke of, no.
Yeah, tell us that.
So one of the most iconic episodes. This was a rare episode where there was just one guest on Coffee with Karan, which was the Rakhi Sawant episode.
Oh, I love this episode.
Yes, and she said, "Doctor वो दे सकता है जो भगवान नहीं दे सकता." It was just a very iconic moment and that whole episode is very fun.
Yeah.
And at that point, Karan, the Coffee with Karan had got this image of elitist show where rich people come and talk about rich people problems, and bang in the middle of that he invited Rakhi Sawant, and that episode is very fun. And yeah, that was an iconic, one of my favorite moments where Bhagwan wo de sakta, doctor wo de sakta, Bhagwan nahi de sakta.
You know, when Rakhi Sawant had a promising acting career, it seemed like.
Yeah,
like in Mehuna,
just post Big Boss.
Yeah. I've just supposed Big Boss. I think Mehuna was after Big Boss.
No, Mehuna was before Big Boss. He called her after Big Boss because she'd got like a lot of love and support on that show.
Yeah. Oh, Amit Saad was also in that season of Big Boss, by the way.
Amit Saad was in Big Boss?
Yeah, nobody remembers that season that he was in it because Rakhi Sawant dominated that season. And I think one more
person dominated. And since then, Rakhi Sawant has been recurring in every season.
Yeah, she's been coming a lot.
So, but Amit Saad was on that season also. Almost till the finale. Or I think till the finale, or whatever. So why I mentioned Amit Saad, we'll be talking to him soon.
We'll be talking to Amit Saad very soon. In fact, in another 45 minutes.
So
not on YouTube, in this present, in 45 minutes.
But in this present 45 minutes, episode.
Coming soon. Another one, if I can talk about, is Fahran Akhta is he's like very witty in person also. One of my favorite things to watch Fahran Akhta content wise is EIC's interview with
oh really?
With Fahran Akhta.
Okay.
So EIC did a series of interviews like Arjun Kapoor and
they also did Priyanka Chopra, by the way.
Priyanka Chopra also did.
Really?
Yeah. And it was just after the White Tiger, and in fact in that the Sky is Pink या White Tiger कुछ के Sky is Pink, and then उसमें भी उसने अपने accent पे खुद ही बोला था कि as you know that my accent changes every time I fly.
So but the Priyanka Chopra and the Sara Ali Khan, all these ones were not in front of a live audience. They were like, I think, pandemic or something like that.
The IC shows.
The IC ones. Fahran Akhta was in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
I think it's about the habitat or something.
Okay.
And it's damn fun because the audience, again, it adds to the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's a very fun piece of content. Anyway, Fahran Akhta was on an episode with Vidya Balan on Koffee with Karan.
Yes.
That's a very fun episode, by the way.
I agree.
A very underrated episode because people look for the Alia Bhatts and the Ranveer Singh wala episodes and all. This again episode very good, very candid. The both of them are very to the point also. Like
Yes.
Vidya Balan will always just speak. her
Vidya
mind.
Balan is too on the point.
Too, it's great, right? There is one point in the episode, in the rapid fire of the episode, where Fahran Akhta basically preempts a question. Okay,
yeah.
and it's so amazing. Like, how did he manage that? Okay, so Karan Johar asks him, what is the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself? And he says that once at gunpoint, I was asked to have a gay encounter. Okay, Karan Johar doesn't realize what has happened. Without immediately does. Okay,
Right.
And the very next question is, if at gunpoint you're told to have a gay encounter, Karan goes, oh, what a crazy rumor, I'd say. That is amazing, dude. How did he see that coming? That is genius, dude. That is amazing.
That is genius.
That is, yeah,
yes.
that was
और
great.
इसी को थोड़ा सा कंटिन्यू करते हुए यही सेम सवाल सलमान से भी पूछा गया था. And Salman famously ऐसी कोई गन बनी नहीं है करण.
But then doesn't he say, अच्छा चलो you.
हाँ, and then he says
तुम्हारा
कि
दिल रखने के
अच्छा just to make you happy it's you but I'm the man, huh?
Yeah, he did say that. Salman, dude.
Salman.
Of course, you can never forget the Salman being virgin.
Of course, that's
yeah.
one of my जो मैं आपसे पूछने वाला था कि most
कि मैं
iconic
virgin हूँ?
rapid fire.
Yeah. That has to be. Like,
हाँ,
how can you
and
not?
the most iconic rapid fire has to be Salman.
Dude.
एक भी ठीक आंसर नहीं दिया उस आदमी ने,
correct.
सारे उल्टे जवाब.
If Shah Rukh woke up today morning, what would he say?
Dude,
he goes,
yeah.
hey, आज कौन गया कॉफी में? Salman क्यों गया? That's what he said.
And then he's like one thing, अगर आप कटरीना होते तो आप, अगर आप रणबीर होते तो आप क्या करते? Like I would have so much fun कुछ ऐसे करके, and then he's like अगर आप कटरीना होते तो क्या होते? I would make sure that he doesn't have so much fun.
Yeah.
No, but
And he also says something like there is something about Ranbir is like, oh सबको लेके जा रहा है मेरे से.
Oh no, I'll tell you what he says. He's like, so I want to work with you, and he's like, oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
correct.
And he's like, who have you signed
Who have you
next?
signed, हाँ.
And he's like, Ranbir Kapoor. He's like, क्या यार सब कुछ लेके जा रहा है मुझसे यार?
ऐसे कुछ correct.
And then famously he's like, what do you think is an alternate career for Priyanka Chopra? Housewife. What do you think is an alternate career for Kareena Kapoor? Housewife.
no, and then you wonder why he's not married yet.
Like you remember after the being virgin thing, one of the funniest things, like in the first year or
He
something.
doesn't say
No,
I'm
no.
a virgin. He
No,
says
does.
I'm saving up myself.
Yeah.
For
No, so then Karan Johar says, so you're a virgin.
Yeah, and then he says,
Yeah. So anyway, after that,
And
the
then
series
Karan
of...
can't control his laughter.
Yeah,
He's like,
correct. After that, the series of being virgin shirts that started coming out
yes.
was great. And they're still around, dude. And they're still funny. And you still immediately know the context.
I
Amazing.
swear, bro.
It was
Salman was the most iconic rapid fire round
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen Salman's episode where he comes with Sohail Khan and Abbas Khan on
yes.
Coffee with Karan?
On Coffee with Karan, yes.
Dude, these
I think
guys
Salim
go
Khan is
in-
also with them.
No. Not
is
that.
he?
No?
Not
I
that.
think so.
Because
Oh, Salim Khan was on Kapil.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
there was
these
also
three go insane.
Batshit crazy, bhai.
Laugh-
Dude, they always do that.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Farah Khan used to do a talk show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where Sohail and Salman came with their mother.
Yes.
Oh, really?
And that
Yes.
is also an insanely funny episode.
Yes.
Where they recollect some story जब उनके घर में चोर आ गया
Yeah.
था फिर
पता नहीं किसी को. It's a very famous story.
That's their go-to
उसी
story.
फराह खान वाले टॉक शो पे विवेक ओबरॉय भी आया था.
Oh, okay.
और उसने भी ये कहानी गाई थी पूरी कि मतलब ये
I was the guy in Salman's house.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Without knowing it. How did that happen?
एंड उस पे दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कि ओ आई वाज जितने लोगों ने मुझे उस टाइम बोला कि तुम ये करो हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं वो फिर नहीं थे मेरे साथ. एंड देन फराज लाइक बट यू नो आई शुड टॉक अबाउट सलमान आल्सो ही नेवर सेड टू एनीवन दैट डोंट वर्क विद विवेक.
Farah Khan, when she was on with Abhishek in one of the episodes on Coffee
Yeah,
with Karan,
correct.
okay?
That's fine.
And Karan used to do this thing where some of the old seasons, he used to have a video segment, okay? So he had this thing where like, Farah, I have some film critics who want to tell you what they think of your films. And most critics are like, Farah makes this flimsy commercial films. So then Farah like, kya Karan mere ko bula ke tu na? As it is, I see all these things. Tu mere ko show pe bula ke abhi dikha. And then one of the film critics was Minty Tejpal, Tarun Tejpal's brother. And he was the most like ferocious and like, oh, she makes like films, really bad films. Minty ko to meri koi bhi picture nahi pasand.
She's also bindas, bro.
Yeah,
I love her.
Great in interviews.
But the waking up wala question that he used to ask when he asked Shah Rukh this question.
Yes.
If you would wake up one day as Karan Johar, and Shah Rukh's answer was...
there are more chances of me waking up with you than waking up as you.
Yeah, if rumors are to be believed. Yeah, that was a very funny.
Very funny.
He also said, like, in the Alia Bhatt episode when he came, he was like, now it's high time you release the photos of us naked together. Come on, do it. What are you waiting for?
Yes.
Christmas.
Can I answer? I mention one episode, one moment, which, like I said, we are recording just after India Pod Day, and Javed Saab was at India Pod Day.
Yeah.
But when Javed Saab came with Shabana Azmi on Coffee with Karan, and so at India Pod Day, whenever that recording comes out, he mentioned, someone at the event asked him, how romantic are you?
This has been the standard answer.
Shabana ko kisi ne pucha tha how romantic, and she said this man does not have a bone of romance.
वो रेखता में पूछा था.
But that was in Coffee with Karan also.
Oh.
And she said the same thing. So then Karan turned to Javed Akhtar and he's like, why Javed Saab? Why don't you have this thing? And then later on he asked
Javed Akhtar, friend of the network, by the way.
Very friend of the network, our friend also. That how is he as a husband? So Shabana Azmi said कि ये आदमी घर का एक काम नहीं करता है, बाथरूम से निकल के टॉवल यहाँ पड़ा होगा, ये वो एक लाइट बल्ब मैं चेंज करने बोलती हूँ तो वो महीनों तक चेंज होता है. So then he turns to Javed Akhtar, why Javed साहब, why aren't you doing? And Javed Akhtar says one line. He says, आपने कभी देखा है कि लोग हिरन पर सामान लाद के ले जा रहे हैं?
उसके बाद से करण जौहर ने कभी नहीं बोला जावेद साहब को एपिसोड.
Karan's reaction to the, oh, so you're a hiran.
But what a way to get out of household chores. आपने कभी देखा है हिरण को? सवाल लाते हो.
So you're a hiran. Like, बस कीजिए, हो गया, बस चलिए, हो गया, बस.
That's too funny.
एक बारी रेखता पे किसी ने जावेद साहब से पूछा था कि आपको
रेखता क्या है?
रेखता is a celebration of Urdu as a language and poets in
it's a
Delhi.
website, social media page. They also do this very big event in
called
Delhi.
जश्न रेखता.
ठीक है.
तो जश्न रेखता पे जावेद साहब को बुलाया था और किसी ने उनसे पूछा था कैफी आजमी की एक दो नज़मों के बारे में.
You know who Kafi Azmi is?
Shabana Azmi's father.
My college was right outside Kafi Azmi Park. Is he a park guy? He's a park guy, right?
and he says कि देखिए बरखुरदार, मैं इनके बारे में कुछ गलत कैसे बोल सकता हूँ, घर जाके खाना भी तो खाना. जाहिर सी बात है, अच्छा ही बोलना पड़ेगा.
He has these quotes, man. Like even the EIC episode with Fahran, they start talking about Javed Akhtar. Okay, at some point in the episode, and in that there's some like very famous like Fahran is telling some story about some woman asks Javed Akhtar in like a mushaira or something कि जावेद साहब आपकी पैदाइश हुई है ग्वालियर से, आप ग्वालियर के बारे में ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते क्यों? एंड ही सेज कि देखिए मैडम कि कभी कभार बिल्ली समथिंग लाइक अ फार फेच्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन एज टू व्हाई ही डजंट टॉक अबाउट इट, लाइक कभी कभार बिल्ली तंदूर में बच्चे पैदा कर देती है, उस बच्चे को हम बिस्किट नहीं बुलाते. इट्स टू से कि लाइक बेसिकली हिज पॉइंट वाज कि आई एक्चुअली मैं मेरी पैदाइश ग्वालियर में हुई, बट आई मूव्ड आउट ऑफ ग्वालियर व्हेन आई वाज
very early on basically.
So I never really this thing, so that's why I don't talk about Gwalior. What a random quote. But again, so
उस बच्चे को हम बिस्किट नहीं बुलाते.
What a random quote, but it's still like मीठा in a way.
Yeah. Okay, my another iconic moment is from Ranveer and Arjun Kapoor episode.
Okay.
This was I think just after Kill Bill. Kill Bill, sorry, Kill Bill कह रहा हूँ. Kill Bill तो अच्छी थी.
उमा थर्मन.
After गुंडे होगा ना.
किल दिल में नहीं थे ये दोनों?
नहीं, किल दिल में तो what's that guy?
रणवीर था
and Ali.
Oh हाँ sorry, गुंडे के just
Fazal
बात
नहीं,
था.
what's this guy?
Ali Zafar.
Ali
Zafar, yes. This was just after Gunde, and this was that Ranveer Singh's clean shaven and
correct,
silky ball dropping wala look.
He was getting ready for maybe kill. That could be.
हो सकता है. तो उसमें इन दोनों को बुलाया था, and उसमें रैपिड फायर में करण पूछता है रणवीर सिंह से कि शाहरुख, आमिर, सलमान, your favorite Khan, and he says Kamal R Khan.
Yeah, great.
He's like, you are tourist people.
Yeah. Without even breaking a sweat, he says Kamal R Khan.
Kamal R Khan. I was like, bro, man of culture. This man of culture.
Who says that? Ranveer,
yeah.
Very cool. What do you guys think of the Ranveer episode?
And then उसके just बाद पता है अर्जुन कपूर क्या कहता है in one of the reviews Kamal Khan says, अगर अर्जुन एक्टर बन सकता है तो कोई भी एक्टर बन सकता है.
I just saw that moment today morning. Yeah, it's crazy. What do you guys think of the Ranveer episode, the famous one?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Starting में मुझे थोड़ा सा लगता था कि क्या कर रहे हैं लोग, थोड़ा over हो रहा है, but नहीं, I think it grew on me and I'm like, हाँ, nice, fun.
Yeah.
I like how they try to how this guy Karan Johar tries to bring Deepika and they handle it so well. Like,
yeah, really.
कुछ है ही नहीं भाई बात करने के लिए तो क्या बात कर रहा है?
We hang out all the time.
Yeah, we hang out all the time.
But speaking of like bringing up exes, there's this
Deepika episode.
No. When I think Shahid was on the episode once, and he in the rapid fire he asked if stuck in an elevator. He's referring to Kareena, and he's like, if stuck in an elevator with Saif Ali Khan, what would you say? And Shahid's answer was, we'll just be very quiet. There'll be a very long awkward silence, and then there'll be a ting in the elevator, and the doors will open, and then we'll both walk out. Then couple of years later,
and they get stuck. You know, like in movies, two people try to exit the elevator together and
at
get
the
stuck
same
at
time. Yeah.
That's what will happen.
Then later on, they came together with Kangna for Rangoon. And at that time also they held it pretty well, where Saif was like no hard feelings, and then Shahid was like none taken or something like that.
Yeah, of course. Like, अब क्या ही भाई?
Exactly.
अब क्या ही? I think the X angle also comes up quite a lot in the Deepika Alia episode, where he's like, okay, I promise I won't talk about the elephant in the room, and both of them are like, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, and then they're like, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. So apparently, Deepika was referring to the Ranbir wala thing, but Karan Johar was referring to the marriage.
Which marriage?
Deepika's marriage.
Oh, okay.
So they were like, we can't. So I won't talk about the elephant in the room was marriage, right. And she's like, oh, we can't not talk about the elephant in the room. We chose Ranbir
because they also expect कि उसी के बारे में बात कर रहा होगा करण. इसको शादी वादी क्या लेने देना इसको? साला who are you sleeping with, who are you dating? There's one. So talking about Ranveer Singh moments, there's another one. In the Alia Bhatt episode,
the mimicry,
with the impressions,
yes,
is mimicry. You remember? I think it was the latest season.
The first episode of
I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah,
right
the first episode.
It was the first episode of the latest season. They were here to promote Rocky Rani.
Rocky Rani. Way before Rocky Rani. The episode came out before Rocky Rani.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But anyway, so you not seen this?
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Ranveer does these spot-on impressions or mimicry of actors like
Hrithik Roshan in front of paparazzi.
No, but especially he does like a thing of Hrithik Roshan. Like,
Hrithik,
what do you think about this meal? I'm extremely grateful for this meal. And he does it so well. Like, this impression is my impression of him doing that impression. And oh man, it's spot on. And then he gets up and shows like paparazzi appears. Like he enters as paparazzi looks of Varun Dhawan, Kartik Aaryan and Amir Khan. And they again are very
spot on. The best one was Kartik Aaryan.
Best one was Kartik Aaryan.
Best one was Kartik Aaryan, yeah. Best one was Kartik Aaryan.
Oh man, great. It was. I didn't know he had this level of talent with that. He does the Dharamji like, thank you, bade, thank you. He does that shit. Great, man.
Great, yes. I agree.
Very good. Go back and watch this.
I will.
Very funny.
Can I talk about one controversial episode?
Of course.
Where,
okay, we are very much okay about talking about
so you mean Sonam?
KL Rahul and Hardik Pandya.
No, I want to talk about perhaps the one that created the most controversy. See, whether you like her or not, the Kangna Ranaut episode.
The flag bearer of nepotism.
Yes, that was the one that almost kicked off an entire subculture of the internet of shitting on Karan Johar.
उसी के बाद से I think Kangna Ranaut went.
Yeah, so it was that, and then there was this thing where Karan went to the US in some film school where Anupama Chopra interviewed him.
I'm glad she knows what she
Wow, he went to film school in the US and Anupama only interviewed him.
Yeah, it was an Indian for an Indian diaspora. So there he said ke she shat on me so much, like not he didn't say she shat on me, but
he said I could have cut that out but let it in. Yeah.
See, if I wanted, I could have cut it out, but I aired it unedited, and she was saying all these things, and I was like, okay, you know all these words, that's well and good, So it basically took a lot of digs at her, and that's when the whole thing. But I still think that's an iconic episode.
Of course.
Again,
this is the one she came with Saif, no? That one.
No, alone. This is a solo episode of hers. Yeah.
Okay.
And
this is the one where she says, if there's a villain in my life, it'll be you. When I
if a biopic is made on my life, the villain would be
the Bollywood Mafia.
Yeah. And then Anurag Kashyap cast him as a villain in Bombay Velvet. So,
The Mafia rival.
Both of them didn't go well.
So yeah, I mean, whatever you think of Kangna's post Coffee with Karan career, that episode is iconic, and I think it's very rare that someone is giving it back to Karan.
It's not rare, bro. Everybody gives back to
Karan.
Gives
it back in a playful manner. Call him out.
So who do you think is the wildest person who's ever been called? Is it Kangna for you?
Wildest?
Yeah. I think it's Hardik Pandya, bro.
Yeah, I think that episode takes the cake.
हार्दिक पांडे आउट एंड आउट इतना कि वो एपिसोड हटा दिया गया इतना खराब
you can still find it somewhere
YouTube पे आपको सर्च करना पड़ेगा बट हॉटस्टार पे नहीं है वो एपिसोड
I've only ever seen that episode that one time. I haven't
even I have seen the episode that one time but bro hi Hardik always
That is an episode where you can see like वो episode देख के समझ में
not PR
exactly वो देख के समझ में आता है कि ये celebrities actors जो आते हैं वो
कितने PR
how much they know what they are doing, right?
Yeah, correct,
Cricketers are like they've got this one chance वो चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ा दिया and they just let loose and they paid for it.
Maybe they should get more cricketers on.
I know, yeah.
But now even cricketers will be well trained.
They'll be well trained, yeah.
Bro, they won't come.
I really want Virat and Anushka to come on the show.
That would be sick.
हो भी सकता है वो लोग आप Virat has a very successful modeling career after his cricket career for sure.
So the rumors about the season are that he's gonna be getting the couples.
The couples.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Ranbir, Alia.
Apparently the opening episode is Alia Ranbir.
Yeah.
But we didn't mention Vicky Kaushal and Katrina. That was also
it was
manifested on the couch.
On the couch, yes.
Correct. अरे भाई पिछले सीजन में सिद्धार्थ और कियारा को कितना उसने परेशान किया उनके एपिसोड पे अब मान जाओ भाई अभी तो शादी होने वाली है भाई उनको नहीं मानना है उनको यार तेरे को पता तो खुश रहा तू
Am I invited अरे चीचा अरे bro chill.
Coming back to what we opened the episode with, the Sonam Kapoor line about if you're in this industry, if you're not good looking, you're considered a good actor. Do you think that's actually true? Or you think she said what she actually wanted to say?
Ranveer Singh is a great actor, bro. And he looks good also.
He looks good also.
Ranveer also, great actor, looks good.
Yeah. But
Shah Rukh Khan, great actor, looks good.
Do you think she was trying to say something else and said something else?
She was trying. See, that's mostly the case.
With Sonam.
With Sonam. I guess so.
Dude, yeah. Even the episode she came with Arjun Kapoor.
Yeah.
And she just like basically said, oh, that's the movie with good looking people, right? And she's promoting she's trying to promote his film, but she totally disqualified
when she came this time with Arjun and she didn't remember the name Brahmastra and she said, what's that movie? Shiva, yeah.
And he's like, and this guy is like, that's my movie.
Yeah, it's a Dharma film. So basically, inadvertently, without meaning to, she shit on Dharma and on Arjun.
And there was another iconic Sonam Kapoor moment where...
8,000,002, I think, the Arjun Kapoor one she's talking about.
Possibly, where Karan asks which celebrity would you want to give the fashion advice? And he's like, the whole industry.
And don't you say something about politicians also? Okay, how politicians, they can also, like...
Yeah, you can, like you can like do away with the white kurtas and probably have some Ed Hardy jackets.
That I agree with. White kurtas are too boring.
है ना?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
See, I don't have to disagree with
Ed
Sonam
Hardy
on
might
everything.
be too
Maybe.
Extreme. और पार्लियामेंट
नहीं उसने बोली है, मैंने बोला, ये उसने नहीं बोला था.
Oh, अच्छा.
Is it a surprise that her brother went on a rant about sneakers? पर तुम लोग स्नीकर नहीं पहनते हो अच्छे.
No, he didn't say that. He said कि
लोग स्नीकर डिफेंडर है.
अरे नहीं.
No guys.
अरे उसने ये नहीं बोला था कि तुम अच्छे स्नीकर नहीं पहनते.
नकली स्नीकर मत खरीदो.
नकली मत, या तो मत पहनो, ठीक है, या तो बाटा ले लो,
या तो 25,000 के
या तो 25,000
या तो मत पहनो.
मतलब हाँ, ये था उसका मतलब.
He's wrong. Where what the fuck you want?
Of course bro, of course.
सबके पास पैसे होते हैं, मैंने तो ओरिजिनल स्नीकर्स खरीदने के, but I like looking at sneakers. I'll wear them. Damn you, Harshvardhan. Come on the show, we'll talk about it.
Lastly, I would like to finish this episode with another iconic rapid fire plus moment of sorts, which is Imran Hashmi and Mahesh Bhatt. मतलब तुम दो ऐसे लोगों को जिनके ऊपर फिल्टर नाम का चीज नहीं है, स्नैपचैट का फिल्टर भी उन पे वर्क नहीं करता है, वो इतने फिल्टरलेस लोग हैं, इन दोनों को तुमने काउच पे बुलाया और साथ में बिठा दिया और रैपिड फायर. भाई क्या रैपिड फायर है. इमरान हाशमी से पूछा जाता है व्हाट वुड यू वांट टू स्टील फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग पीपल. अभिषेक बच्चन, हिज वाइफ. सैफ अली खान, हिज वाइफ. रणबीर कपूर, हिज गर्लफ्रेंड. एंड देन फाइनली टू चेंज समथिंग इज लाइक शाहरुख खान, हिज हाउस.
Shit, I think Gauri might have felt bad. Why not me?
Oh, you know, one episode that I kind of feel bad after watching now is the one where Shah Rukh came with Gauri and Hrithik came with Suzanne. And I'm like, oh, Hrithik and Suzanne aren't there together anymore.
They are not sad about it, I think. They are very much having fun.
Fine, Snayhil.
So let's be happy in their happiness, guys.
He knows, he talked to Hrithik.
At the screening of Kaana Pyar Hai.
काना प्यार है के जो 25 years होंगे,
अभी होने वाले होंगे
2 साल. 2000 में तो 2000 में आई थी, 2025 में हो जाएंगे. मस्त.
मोहब्बतें का भी 25 साल हो जाएंगे.
Best. Let's do a recast episode na on
That's what I texted last night, Snayhil.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's do it.
Passing off my text as your idea
Sorry,
on air.
So cool. Let us know what you guys more favorite.
Last thing, your wish list for coming season.
Oh yes, even I had this question. Ki
Like wish list of what happens.
Guest.
I want to
if
see.
you want to say what happens, sure.
Alia Ranbir, Deepika Ranbir.
Alia Ranbir is your wish list. वो तो होगा ही भाई.
Do you know for sure? It would be awesome to see this. So also, but the other couples, no.
Wait, but will Alia
like Deepika Ranbir.
Will Alia wear lipstick on that episode?
No, bro.
No
she
chance.
would have wiped it off.
No chance. I mean, she wore it. He wiped it off. Or he made her wipe it off in the washroom at Koffee with Karan.
यार रणबीर की लोग बहुत ट्रोल करते हैं यार. मेरे को अच्छा एक्टर है यार वो.
बहुत मस्त एक्टर है ब्रो. Dude, privilege को अब नहीं करेंगे हम. किसको करेंगे भाई? अल्ट्रा प्रिविलेज.
ट्रोलिंग जस्टिफाई कर रहा है. Like वो अमीर लोग हैं, उनको क्या टेंशन है, कर सकते हैं.
क्या टेंशन है ब्रो?
They're calling out his toxic traits, so I think it's okay.
बट मुझे पता है कभी-कभी ये भी लगता है कि आलिया भट्ट ना आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट चीज बोल जाती है.
You know, he must have said it like a nice romantic way. Hey, I love the natural color of your lips. When you're at home, just be chill.
No, but then she imitated also.
मतलब ब्रह्मास्त्र के promotional videos वगैरह देखो, so you can see he likes to roast people. रणबीर, he has that vibe, जो कभी-कभी बहुत लोगों को नहीं समझ में आता. इंसल्ट क्यों कर रहा है?
हाँ, वो तो भाई देखो AIB रोस्ट के टाइम ही पता लग गया था कि रोस्ट नहीं समझ आ रहा है हमारे इंडियन
comedian friend of ours.
जिसके चैट में ये हाल में लिख रहा है.
Shakya actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, predictions for
your dream pairing on the couch.
मैंने पूछ तो लिया, but मेरे पास है नहीं जवाब.
I didn't finish my guys.
Oh sorry.
It was Alia Ranbir. I want all the couples.
Oh.
So like Alia Ranbir.
बहुत बोरिंग हो जाएगा यार.
वही सवाल, वही घर पे कैसा है,
हाँ, exactly.
कपड़े धोता है कि नहीं, जबकि पता है हमको नहीं धोता
है और तुम भी नहीं धोती हो. कोई और ही तीसरा आके भलता धो रहा है.
I don't know that. Yeah, could be repetitive, but I don't know. Could be like the first time they'll see these
especially
couples
if it's couples where both are actors, तो और भी boring हो. That's why Virat Anushka makes sense. Because one's a cricketer, one's an actress.
Virat Anushka would be great.
Yeah.
ठीक है. That's
my wish list is the ultimate wish list.
Which is
the ultimate wish list.
Salman, Shah Rukh.
All the three Khans on the couch together.
Impossible. That would be.
यार देखो, अगर आपकी अदालत कर सकता है ना, तो करण जौहर भी कर सकता है.
That's true. आपकी अदालत did for a stage thing. Yeah.
I don't think it's impossible. If it's possible, I think it's now with the board.
If it's
all
possible,
three of them are
it's
pushing
by
60.
Karan Johar. That's it. Nobody else.
They've all individually appeared on the show.
But I think it will actually finally happen when Amir enters the spy universe. And that will be the season they come on Coffee.
That will happen, I have a feeling.
I think all three Khans. If not all three, at least Salman, Shah Rukh.
It could also be Shah Rukh, Salman and Hrithik together because of the spy universe.
Oh, could be. But Hrithik, I found out कि वो बहुत ही spicy answers ना देके बहुत ही simple, subtle, diplomatic answers देता है.
Yeah, Hrithik hasn't been on in so long.
Yeah.
No, I have the ultimate pairing. Years later, we should finally have Vivek and Salman together on the couch.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that. And to host that event should be...
That'd be great.
Katrina?
No.
Aishwarya?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Why did you suddenly go quiet?
Because I was like, I don't know whether I can say it or not.
सब कुछ तो बोल दिया अब क्यों
This is public knowledge, bro. We're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. तो आपका ultimate pairing हो जाएगा सारे couples. आपका हो जाएगा सलमान विवेक. I think that wins. That wins.
ठीक है, good.
नहीं होगा यार सलमान. आपको लगता है होगा?
last segment के लिए,
of course नहीं होगा.
Last segment के लिए they should ask Katrina to just come randomly.
Like, why would Katrina come, bro?
Never mind.
Hey, I just like seeing Katrina everywhere. Come on, every episode.
But Vivek Oberoi has moved to Dubai and he started his property business there.
Good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because clearly bank chore was not working for him.
तेरे लिए. Alright,
Ghumu
guys.
दीवाना बन के तेरे लिए. But I loved Vivek as an actor.
You are the second person this week to say that.
I think Vivek Oberoi
said the same thing on Hazard.
Vivek Oberoi was a great talent, great talent wasted by that one cute little incident that happened.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I hope and wish to see more of Vivek Oberoi's acting. He was great. Vivek, bro.
But guys,
I saw Vatsal.
Vivek Oberoi.
No, Vatsal said, yeah, he was stuck in traffic with me.
Didn't he say this in the last episode as well?
I know. I wanted him on the episode. And
why did you go and just approach him? Hey,
अरे यार वो ट्रैफिक में था गाड़ी में ऐसा नॉक करके बोलने पॉडकास्ट पे आ जाना भाई प्लीज.
Wait, what car was he driving?
He was red.
Not the Tarzan car.
Yeah, bro, not the Tarzan. I was so disappointed.
Also, that we still drive that car.
Vatsal said, bro, you have to come on this episode. मैं तुम्हें Instagram पे मैसेज करने वाला हूँ.
और yeah, that brings us. Please. We are being told to wind up, guys. We have to quickly end this.
Yes.
Please let us know your favorite moments.
You can find this signed mug on the IVMPodcast.com. Because he does in Coffee with Karan. You can get this.
Mic गिर गया पता आपके बोलते.
He's like, dude, things are shutting down around us.
Fine.
Please let us know your favorite moments of Coffee with Karan. And
shout out to that guy who said, or girl.
Stop calling me that guy.
Achha, sorry.
Alright, guys, that brings us to the end of this episode of Pop Rap, where we talked about Coffee with Karan.
Not Coffee with Karan.
Yeah, I started to say Coffee with Karan. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Do subscribe. Share if you like it a lot. And watch the other content on this channel.
Follow us on Instagram.
And follow us on Instagram. See you again next week. Bye-bye.
IVM